Okie dokie. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another vacation Minecraft musing. Um, jeez, I was AFK for a minute. I did get a bunch of. In fact, let's go ahead and leave the books here. Uh, yeah, make this one paper, books, emeralds. Okay, just because I still don't know if he made it away, but one of my librarians. Oh, first let's deal with this guy. Oh, I don't have any emeralds. Oh no. Sorry. But anyways, long story short, I had a guy. Yep, he's still stuck there. But he does the Unbreaking 3 enchantments. So I went and got as much as I could to buy out all of the books that he could do, and it fell short. So let's see, we need. Oops. Anyways, so. Oh, and good news. Finally, it took a while, and I'm a little alarmed that it took this long to find this, but I found the rebuttal video for, not even the rebuttal, but like the best follow-up video to watch so far, from what I understand. I haven't actually watched it, but it looks like the answer to the Tucker Putin interview. So there we go. Okay. Oh, oops, I need to trade a little bit. So, which is what I was trying to draw out of that lady, but she was just spreading propaganda and I looked it up. Chechnya is still technically part of Russia, so there have been deaths of homosexuals there in Chechnya. So, and then understanding the boundaries, and we're trying to make Ukraine a separate state. Chechnya is supposed to be a separate state, and if that's how they're acting, and mainland Russia is not executing gay people, then that's like counterproductive to the argument of independence for Ukraine. Like, I mean, but it's also not because Ukraine is separate and you know, I don't know. See, I don't know the region, the people, and what's going on there. I feel like a lot of that needs to be dealt with on an individual basis. Like we need to address Chechnya and whoever's in charge of that themselves, or they need to fix that. But I don't know. As far as Russia, like Putin doing anything evil against gay people, it didn't seem like it. But this interview, or it's not an interview, it's a movie project by Alexia. The guy that just passed away, I'm pretty sure, is Putin's political rival. Which, and again, I'm not happy that happened. Like, I mean, I think that he died because he was in the place where it could happen. Like, same with Epstein. It wasn't exactly friendly to do that to someone like that. So, I mean, and I wonder if it's because of this movie that he was there. And so, right there. I don't know, but I think in order to really fix the situation, we need to provide protections for the oligarchs. So the main argument I've seen so far, and I've seen a short little video clip that we talked about a little bit last episode, and then um, this is how it actually started out: is like Putin is the wealthiest man on the world or in the world, because he made all the oligarchs, give him money to where he would let them continue to be oligarchs. So the USSR was allowed to stay alive, and the wealthy families allowed to stay wealthy, or whatever, much like our own politicians. Um, and I like to keep pointing that out because, well, I don't like to. I mean, I don't like embarrassing our own country, but for every finger America points at Russia, there's three fingers pointing back at America. And we have millionaires, so many millionaires in Congress. Like, millionaires should not exist. Like, that should not even be a concept. Like, if you have more than $1 million, like, maybe single millionaire, one, okay, you've made it to 1 million. You've got a house, you've got a boat, you really don't need anything else. You're not trying to buy, like, a private island. Like, oh, both your kids can go to school. 4 kids, okay, that's a bit much, but all right. 8 kids, sure. With $1 million, like, okay, maybe not that. Then you'd have to get into, like, 10 million. But then you'd also have to make it to where any average person could get to that point. Otherwise it's just families like left over from, and so I don't know. And that gets into the whole, like, the very scary end of the purge versus the very light and realistic end of just backwards protections to just like put it to bed, but then also allow the spread of wealth. And I keep thinking about like the Great Reset. I might be misunderstanding what that even is, but like great wealth reappropriation, like I don't know. A lot of the things are obsolete now. Like even watching Better Call Saul, I'm watching that again now because I just finished Breaking Bad for like the 10th time. In fact, I wonder if you ask Netflix like how many times I've watched Breaking Bad, and Better Call Saul because every time I feel like I find something new, or I pick up on something new, and it's crazy because I almost feel like I could recite them by heart now, but still it's like oh or and then they hit every time like the emotional feels like losing a dad, losing a family member. I mean, having people get arrested, having people get murdered in the drug war, like and all this, and it's just or cartels in general, like the brutality of it, and hearing stories like if I've heard personal stories and I've had friends that try to help people on the other side of things. In fact, I'm going to try to donate some computers. Well, I got to see what the needs are because I have the red key. Although at the same time, and I got to see what my new car payment's going to be when I finally get a car. Because I'm even thinking about getting just like a really trashy used car for cheap, trying to like and see if they can lump in like like the rest of my one loan. Anyways, we won't get too much into financials, but um, also, that's not like something that's funny of cybersecurity is like they kind of target foreign governments tend to target people that have a lot of debt, and, which is like everybody in America. But to give a quick shortcut or an easy way to like, hey, you do a few jobs for us, we'll maybe pay off your student loans or something, or and all that. And like, and I'm not saying like, in fact, I think that's pretty sure that's treason, and that's actually something that we were on the lookout for, like as white hats, but. Um, at the same time, wouldn't it make sense to be the ultimate king white hat or queen white hat and just be like, okay, let's remove the debt so there's no more leverage, so there's no potential to leverage. Oh. Sorry, I'm trying to like set it down so I'm not coughing in your ear, although I'll drink in your ear. Apologies. Also, I don't think I'd ever move like that. Like maybe this on a line like that, but slowly drifting like that. Anyways, ugh, where are we at with all this? We got. Oh, and I'm a zombie now. Yeah, I think we established that. So we could get some. Hmm. I also started breaking into the. So I was trying to rescue that guy that fell off, that librarian that has the Unbreakable 3. Excuse me. So he's stuck there. I can't really push him off. I tried smacking him. I don't like doing that because, well, one, you can kill him. Two, you can also get the Iron Golem upset near you. Oh, look at him. He's just trampling around on my melons. All right, let's get that coral. Wait. Um. Ah. All right. That's gonna be so much now. Oh, that's what we should do. Let's go on a hunt for some more soul sand and soul soil. Because I'm running a bit dry, but I'm gonna drop off some of this stuff. This flotsam. And anyways, like I said, that's a 2-hour video of like why Putin needs to be removed from power, but he needs to do it on his own accord and like leave gracefully. Like we need to allow people the dignity to be like, all right, you know what? Cool, I had a good run. Let's put the next person and let's go ahead and fix it so this doesn't happen again. Like, I mean, yeah, let him keep the majority of his wealth, but I mean, at the same time, tax the wealthy. Like, because no matter who the new ruler is going to be, they're going to be like, and it's going to continue to happen like that so we need to avoid that. We need to put in protections to where they can choose, like, okay, no, I'm okay with this, and have everybody sign off, like, a percentage of their wealth. And even they have to be at, like, the highest bracket, much like we're trying to do here. And maybe not even as extreme. Just be like, or maybe we'll work up to that. Like, let's give it, like, 5, 10 years. I mean, what's it matter? Like, if we got a guarantee that everything would change within 5 years or whatever with a new ruler and in writing and everybody, like, and checks and balances and to where yeah, or even maybe sooner than that. I don't know, but it depends on what they want to decide. Let them figure it out. It's their government, and that's what USA needs to kind of remember. We can say it a lot, and I feel like we do, but do we really mean it? And that's why a lot of the world doesn't really trust us because it's like, you talk a big talk, but look at what you end up doing. You're like, oh man, So, um, uh, Gotta get some soul soil. A lot of it. Ugh, sorry. It's been a good day. I should probably go for a walk or run or something. It's dusty in here. Uh, there we go. We'll put some flowers in that. Yeah, why not? Okay. So now we're gonna not stray too far. I'm trying to remember where I got that soul soil. Like I want to say it was up. And that's a pretty cool looking map. Oh, wait, I've been around a lot there. So maybe I should take this, make a copy of it. Okay. Ah. Ah. There we go. Okay. Good lord. All right. Okay. Now, let's go to the nether. Let's get this and this out. Okay. We're going to get some soul soil. And, yeah. So anyways, I got to watch a 2-hour video production, and the downside is it's not in English, it's in subtitles. So I'm gonna have to read basically all the information. It's gonna be some Russian guy talking at me while I read what his words are. And like the Tucker interview, we need to have that applied to this, and it probably already is. So maybe I can figure out how to do that. Okay, actually I do want the leather. Waste not, want not, like the TPs and the natives that we exterminated to create this country. I mean, like this whole thing, like the morality police, it's so aggravating for us to have such a quick history, such a violent history, point all these fingers and act like we're the hottest thing ever. Like, I mean, we do win the Olympics every year, but still. And Michael Phelps smokes weed. The most decorated Olympian in the world. Mm. Oh, I think I might have to start getting unsweetened almond milk. I'm getting old. Sweet, too sweet is a thing now. Anywho, so, uh-oh. I have a bucket, but I don't have a minecart. So, just kidding. Let's fix that. Actually, let's first check this chest. No, okay. So, oops. Ah, that is so cool. Just a skyscraper coming into focus. It'd be nicer when it's finished. And have like a whole city. Ah, yeah. Actually, I already do want to make a cactus harvester, like we do at Andarius proper. It's a really fun. All right, so yeah, we'll do soul soil, and if I remember, the cactus farm. Because like if you make an automated one, it can produce. I mean, not a crazy amount. Like not as I think it would be more. Actually, as I say that. Wait, no. Minecart, and then a cactus is grown. It's just why it's like we need to make sure we make some minecarts and some chests. Okay. Actually, we are going to need some cacti, and that could remind me, ooh, about needing to go back and do the automatic cacti harvester. So, anyways, I don't know. I just put out an XAT post I guess what we need to do is we need to figure out like post. Almost sounds like a Facebook post. Like then you gotta like get into the discrepancy of what. I think that's what I liked about Twitter, because you do tweets. Like if you just spit out a little bit of information, your opinion, your your thoughts on something, or some evidence or something, or whatever it may be. Which it needs to be a lot of both of that. Like I mean, and I'm myself am very guilty of that, of just spreading things or parroting things. And that's why, like, I mean, I can understand that lady said, like, you're just parroting Russian propaganda, because it did make Putin look good. I mean, it didn't make him look like a monster, like a horrible monster. Oh, he's just greedy and human like the rest of us. Like, okay. So how do we fix it? Like, we're trying to, like, paint him as some kind of other monster and stuff. And that's why, like, even just the way that we report things and the way we control what is reported, you don't see the good things. I mean, I'm sure he does a ton of good things for Russia, although maybe not a whole lot. And they lost Pornhub, so I'm just kidding. It's not just that. They lost all American business and companies. Like I was reading an article that, and and that's why I felt bad about the Russians themselves. Like not just for Pornhub, but like because of all the things that they did lose. Like I mean, a lot of companies were packing up and leaving Russia, and like in protest of the war and stuff, and rightfully so. Like if you're a company, you can choose to do business where you want, but at the same time, it's the Russian people that are getting hurt, not the richest man in the world and a bunch of oligarchs. Like, and so the people that are controlling the government aren't going to want to change it or even care. They'll be like, whatever. And then the Russians are going to, what can they do? Like, what am I supposed to do? It's like that. Uh, or what is it? The Goodfellas, Joe Pesci. He's like, what do you want from me? When he's trying to voice for the dog painting. Okay, so now, oh, I often wonder how much my voice carries when I make these because I'm like hearing people outside. That can make things very awkward. I've basically just been talking to myself this whole time. Probably like, oh, shut up. uh, it's okay, because it's going to keep happening. Oh. But I don't know, and then we brought China into the discussion too. So, and I'm going to be adding all this stuff, like links, sources, like a link tree of basically all this, or an electronic portfolio of everything. Like the factors, the discussions, the thoughts, like, and propose solutions. Like, we can brainstorm together, like, what can we do to rectify this situation? United, like in a united way. I mean, because what we're doing right now isn't working. Like, it's killing people. It's bad. Like, and the Pornhub. Come on. Just kidding. A lot of the Middle East doesn't even have that yet. But I mean, if it's true that they have permits to where the wealthy and like the elite are able to do it for now, and eventually they'll trickle down to like, okay, now everybody can do it. I can see that. Like that could be like a transitionary or a probationary period, almost like a driver's permit. We do it with our, teaching people how to drive. Wait, where's the? There we go. We're gonna need some cacti for the automatic one. You need 8. Or wait, yeah, 8 for every level that you do. And I want to make it pretty much as big as that. And the ceiling, like, you could almost fit 2 of them in each one of those floors. So you take however many floors that skyscraper is going to be, and multiply by 2, and double it. Whew. That's how many cacti are going to be harvested. So for each stack, you only get like 8 floors. Because 8 times 8. I'm doing basic math, like, ugh, trying to help the kids with their basic math homework. And of course, everything in schools now is like free game is up to calculus. And then I had to like redo a bunch of that stuff when I went to college, like to prove that I knew how to do it. So and it also had been a little bit between college and that, or high school and college. Sorry, I know I'm rambling, but that's part of it. That is the musings. So I'd like to get into adding some JavaScript on CodePen. Oh wait, what are we trying to accomplish here? We already know that doesn't work. There we go. Nice hub. We'll do that. And So, I want to say it was up here. So we're going to go up to this base. In fact, I want to say it was even farther north than that base. And I don't know if there's another portal in that middle base. There could be. I almost feel like that's too close, though. And it's off the grid anyway, because I have, like, north, south, east, west all mapped out. Yeah. So we'll check this out. Or wait. Oops. I want to say it's this way. Let's actually... Nope. In fact, let's hold this map. Oh, no. Okay. So I think it's this way. There's going to be an actual, well, I want to say there's a railway, so maybe, ooh, there's even there's a portal. Well, and that's as far as that goes. Huh. Let's see, it does not head south. Okay. No, let's see. Let's keep wandering. So it's not there. That's kind of a bust. Alright, let's go ahead and switch out the maps again. Let's see, Andarius. Oh. Wait, jeez. So we'll still go west, but I think we gotta go over to that grid, because this one hasn't been tunneled yet. I suppose I could have done that, but then that's getting sidetracked on a whole thing, and I'm still trying to figure out how to make a... Oh. Well, let's do it. I need to make rails this way, but I'm also trying to make um, the boat ice pathways. Oh man. All that for that. Alright. Well, we're learning things. I'm almost thinking it'd be about as... Well, we spent a lot of time in Oasis, so this is kind of like the main hub for Andarius. Uh, Maybe I can make one closer over like by the goat head. I should just be walking around with a bunch of rails. Oh. Because, I mean, and ice is going to take a lot longer. Alright, so, what we'll do instead, and I feel like I already did. Ah, yeah. Yeah, there we go. Go down here. Oh, that's right. It was down here. Okay. I was gonna say, I swear, like, how is this taking me? How is this so hard to figure out? This is where we were gonna build the original um, zombie piglin farm, which is right there, but it's not all that good. Although being peaceful, I think I can just kill them and take their stuff. Something seems pretty wrong about that, and it's not as efficient as having the zombie piglin mad at you. But for that, you gotta like dig out a bunch of space where they can spawn, but at the same time keep it safe. So like jumping into here, and you should really have like a canopy for part of it. I mean, like you don't want gas to spawn in there. Anyways, actually, I have some. I have an auto smelter in here. For the one sword. Yeah. Oh yeah, nice. So, but anyways, I was gonna say I don't think that leads anywhere yet. I was gonna slowly add on to this place, but for now, let us take the railway that goes to the sand soil, or the soil, the soul soils and the soul sands place. Oh, and I still need to do one of those unbreakings on this. I forgot. But I have a ton of those books, Unbreaking 3, so I'm just going to combine that with this on the anvil. And it'll last long, but even as is, it should get quite a few stacks. Yeah, this was quite the undertaking. And voila, we're already here, which we could make do with some of it, but there's an even better spot further on. Yeah. Although I gotta be careful because I don't know where this ends. Ah. No! Whew, okay. Oh wait, I have another one. Why do I have another one? Okay. Well, in either way, I think I broke... Yeah, right here. There we go. Actually, what I should do... Here. This is the station now. Okay. So, and I also have a way down somewhere, or maybe I sealed it off. It's kind of dangerous in there. Let's go, well... Nice. And there it is. Oh, man. That is very sketchy. So... I did not realize all of that. Oh, there we go. Okay, so we could go down from here. Oh, okay. So that's where that comes out at. And then Um. hmm, Also, yeah, go ahead and do this. Ah. Hmm. Well, all right. Well, I might finagle this a little bit off camera because I think I've said all I need to say as far as the Russia-Ukraine thing. I mean, keep you posted, and I'll keep working on the project. But as is, I'll make a code pen with the posts. I guess I can go through my Twitter or my X app. See, I keep saying, I'll go through my X app and then um, just get those main threads that I think are very important, and then slowly add to it, and eventually be able to like I need to study um, the X app code. Like you made some of that available, and to where like you can almost do like a take it with you kind of thing. Sorry, I know I just dug down like that, but I'd almost rather go like this. So then you can go down and then like, all right, from here, I want to be able to like then start going down. So, but anyways, ta-ta for now. I will see you in the next one.